Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel where you get a little of everything Jamaican. I am Michelle and thank you as usual for your continued support. Now this morning we are in St. Anne in a place called Coffridge and we are here to talk to a young lady by the name of Olive. So she will share her story with us, but before we do that, please remember to like, share and to subscribe. So once we post a new video, you will be notified. All right guys, so let's get into the video. Oh, you walk around here so. Right. Hi, Olive. Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Don't know if you want to have a seat on the
No, me
chair.
good man. I
Okay,
am
then
good.
make
We
yourself
feel like me are
comfortable.
comfortable, yeah, so.
Okay, no problem.
All
You can
right.
have a seat.
All right. Thank you so much. So you
Yes.
can, yeah. Okay, so Olive, you would have called us a number of times, would have spoken over the phone. And finally, here we are.
Yes.
And so we're going to give you the go ahead to just share your story with us.
Yes.
Where do you start?
Well, okay, I am Olive Daly. I'm from Coffridge. And I have been struggling a lot. I've lost both my parents at a young age. And I've been homeless for more than 4 years now.
How old are you?
I am 27 years old
Okay.
now, and I am also living with seizure, persons knowing it as epilepsy. And from there, I've been sick. I've been through a lot, rain and sun. I remember I have to walk and beg $20 each day. Sometime I get, sometime I don't get, and it's very challenging for me. I remember I have to find things to sell like fruits just to send myself back to school.
That's high school?
Yes.
So you were doing all of this while you were in high school?
Yes.
At what age did you lose your parents?
My mom died when I was just 16, and my father crashed when I was just 10 years
Oh
old.
my. So you
So,
had to be struggling from a very tender
yes,
age.
yes,
Do you have any siblings?
yes. But we don't get along.
They're older?
Yes, they are older than me. They are
Okay.
living far away from me now, but I don't get any help from them.
Okay.
But even with the seizure, it's very difficult for me because even where I am now, the lady that is taking care of me, that would be Miss Eulalie
Yes.
Williams. If it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would have been now.
So she took you in.
Yes. And I wasn't even in the hospital for quite some time. Because of the seizure, sick out a lot of times.
Okay.
And I have to be on medication. I cannot come off none at all.
So you're on medication now as we speak.
Yes.
Okay. So how do you how do you finance those responsibilities in terms of the medication for the epilepsy?
It's very difficult for me.
Okay. So Miss
Because
Yolali
some
is the
of the,
one.
yeah, she's the one helping me, but sometimes there is no money to buy the medication. So it's very difficult, and without the medication, cannot go anywhere.
Oh, you're more prone to seizures without the
Yes,
medication.
yes,
Okay, okay. All right, so tell us some more about you growing up because you were mentioning the fact that you had to be begging like $20,
yes,
buying fruit to
yes.
sell
I
to
was
send yourself to
homeless at
school.
the time because my grandmother, that would be my mother, old lady, I was staying with her for some time until I have to leave because of my uncle. So that's when I started to living on the streets. It's very rough for me there.
What was that like? Tell us about that.
It wasn't a nice experience because even when the rain fall, I also catch a cold from it, so the seizure get worse.
So while you were on the street, tell us some of the places that you would stay at.
Sometimes I would have to stay at the bus stop. and sometimes there is no roof to protect me from the sun or the rain. Sometimes I cannot stay there either. And I have to be asking for money a lot of times to
So at
help
that time when
myself.
you were on the street, how old were you?
I was 16.
You were 16 living on the
Yes,
streets?
yes.
Oh my goodness. So how many years were you living on the streets for?
About 4 years.
About 4 years.
Yes,
So while you were in high school, working to send yourself to high school, you were on the street as well?
yes.
Okay, and you didn't get any help from school? Did anybody at school know that you were living on the street?
No, because I was ashamed to talk about
Oh, so
it.
you just go to school like a regular student without any issues
Yes,
and then just leave?
yes. And sometimes persons would even assist me, like let me use their restroom and all of that. But other than that, I was ashamed to talk about it.
So where did you get things to eat at that time?
Didn't have nothing to eat, nothing. Sometimes I cannot even find water to drink during those times.
Oh my goodness.
So sometimes if I even do get juice or snacks from someone, it's like it's not helping me. I just have to,
Just consume that for the
yes,
time being at the
yes.
moment. Okay.
And other persons try to help me and even hurt me physically as well. So I just have to continue staying on the street. So and I still have to give God thanks for this home where I am.
Yes. Oh my God, indeed.
It's rough.
So look here now, Olive. So you would have been on the street for some time.
Yes.
Tell us, so who came to your aid eventually, during that time so that you could, get some shelter?
Well, Miss Really, she was the one who take me in.
Oh, so all this
And
time you were on the street up until the point that you met Miss Eulalie.
yes. And she
Oh,
helped me out.
how did you meet her?
Actually, we met like she was going to church at the time, so that's why I met her.
Oh, you were at the church?
No, on the streets, and
Oh, so
that's
you
how
were
she
on the
met.
street and she was heading to church and that's how you met?
Yes.
So tell us what that was like. Explain to us. Is it a case where she saw you and started to ask you what you're doing on the road
Yes.
or something like that?
Yes. And when I told her my story, she she felt emotional. So she just took me in and started to help me out.
Okay.
And I give thanks for that.
Yes, yes. God bless her. All
Yes.
right. So, where we are now, tell us what, because you're asking for some assistance.
Yes.
Explain that to us. Talk to us
And
about that.
even now with the seizure, I'm unable to work. So any help that I could get, I would appreciate it. If it's even to do buy and sell or anything, I would appreciate it.
Okay, because you would be able to buy and sell. Because
Yes,
even if
because
there's a,
I even could make a little shop right there and
oh, at the
to,
gate.
yes, and
Okay.
to sell something, but don't have any help.
So you're asking for assistance with that.
Yes,
So what are some of the things that you would sell? You did mention fruits before. So
yes,
in addition to that, what else were you
and
thinking
I
of?
would buy like juice and sell maybe lotion, just to name a few.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
So that is what you would need the help with right now.
yes,
Okay. Is there anything else?
and I'd like for food wise, I'm unable to
Purchase
buy
food.
those. Yes.
Oh, so that responsibility rests solely on Miss Eulalie.
Yes, and sometimes she cannot afford it. So it's very
It's very
difficult.
difficult.
And even where I am now, when it's rain, even in the veranda and in my room, it's wet as well.
Oh,
I have to
okay.
be moving the bed.
Oh,
So it's very
it's
difficult for me.
hard.
Yes.
Yeah. So where is Miss Eulalie now?
She's around the back.
Okay, okay. We'll speak with her in a little while.
Yes.
Okay. So you're basically just asking for some assistance to be able to
Yes.
finance yourself in terms of the
Yes.
medication because you're unable to work.
Yes,
So
I
in
am.
terms of the medication, and you would appreciate it if you could get some help
Yes.
to start a little business at the gate, just to sell
Yes,
some
I would
items.
appreciate it. Yes.
Right, and through that, maybe you could, buy some food and all of that.
Yes.
Right.
Because it's very rough because the siege, I don't want to go out and work and
No.
have to leave the work. So it's very rough on me. And all of my family forsake me as well too.
Yes.
And I have nowhere else to turn. Sometimes I cry because I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's hard.
yes.
Wow.
And doctors always tell me that I must not fret and worry because the seizure, when I fret and worry, it gets worse. But sometimes I just cannot stop.
Yeah. Based on the situation you're in, it's
Yes,
hard not to worry, you're saying.
it's very hard.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so Olive, based on your experiences, having been on the street for
Yes,
some time, lost both parents, is
yes.
there any experience that stands out that you'd want to share with us?
Being on the street is not safe. And I would encourage other young girls out there to just do the right thing because
Yes.
it's not easy living on the streets. Sometimes persons try to rape me several times on the streets.
Yeah.
After telling them that I am sick and I cannot afford that to happen, it's rough.
Yeah.
So it's not easy being on the streets. Because even when the sun even burned my skin until it became very, very black. So it's not easy being
It's
on the
dangerous
street.
being on the
It's
street.
rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember I have this friend. She one day she told me that I should follow her go to the beach. It was just after rain. Told her that I cannot swim. Cause what if I should drown? Who would help me? She told me that she would assist me because she can swim. And I have a trust and a confidence in her that if anything she would help me. And when she carried me out in the water, all of a sudden I've difficulties because I couldn't swim and she left me there to die.
Oh my
And
God.
it was 3 fishermen have to save me that day. The only thing I could call on is Jesus, three
Yes.
times.
Yes.
And when I see that I am alive, I have to give God thanks.
Absolutely. Indeed.
So it's
God
very
be
rough.
praised. Yeah. So what happened to your friend afterward?
Up until now, I don't heard from her and I don't see her.
So since that incident, you have not seen her
No, I've
again.
not seen her.
Wow. Wow.
So from there, it's telling me that sometimes you have friends out there, it's not right to keep friends.
Or you have
Good
to be,
persons is
yeah.
out there, but they're hard to find.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so Olive, wow, you have been through a lot.
Yes.
And I admire your strength in talking to us and sharing this story and being so strong.
Yes, it's not
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Because being here, it's heartbreaking. And to
Yes.
watch you just tell this story,
Yes.
you're very strong.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's
And thank you
very
so much for
rough.
sharing it with us.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to talk to Miss Eulalie a little bit because Miss
Yes.
Eulalie would have assisted you
Yes.
big time.
Yes.
So we're just going to talk to her now, guys. Hi, Miss Eulalie. How you doing?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Olive has been talking about you, how you have assisted her. You would have taken her in, assisted her with her medication and all of that. Talk to us about how you met her and, how things have been since then.
Yes. How I met her. She used to be up here with some people, but I don't really know because I've met her before. And then them always, because I have a daughter, actually the same name as her.
Okay.
So now she always talk about her sister. And then she said like she has said she don't have anywhere to live. And so me said then and she's not working. So being as I'm going to the coffee, I said, all right, she can
Oh, you
come
pick coffee
and
for a living?
yes.
Okay,
I
okay.
said then she can come then and make we go to the coffee and then she will get some money. But being carrying her to the coffee she takes sick. And I never know that she was sickly before. So anyway, I bring her to the hospital. And then from there, she go on the clinic. And from that, I has to, every month she used to have to go and pick up her medication. And then after now, then give a little long time. So right now, she's supposed to do blood test and an ultrasound. The ultrasound must be done in Mandeville. And so I think in November, we have to bring her over Mandeville to do that.
To do the ultrasound.
The ultrasound.
That's in relation to the seizure.
To the
Yes.
seizure.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, because they want to know what happened.
What's causing it?
Yeah, and what causing it. And then she will do a blood test too as well.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yes.
So you're saying, you were explaining to us one of the time that when you took her in and when you saw her getting sick, you were kind of surprised, you shocked, you didn't know how to approach it because you didn't know what was happening.
No.
Talk to us some more about that.
So when like me see she start to shake, and then after she start to shake, and then it was two bed in the room, so I tried to push up the bed that she don't fall and it anywhere. So in the night I charter a car, bring her to the hospital, and from there now they say it's seizure. And then I went the next morning to pick up her medication, and from that, even she was in bad condition because it's me used to have to feed her.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yes, a lot
because
of time even
yes,
my
her
lip
mouth lip
cut.
bite up, cut up, and so she couldn't
Yes.
even feed herself. And me
Oh
have to
my.
help her out, wash her clothes and so, and try to cook her soup and them little something and porridge, and me always try to make her soup because she loves soup. So from there now and so me just try to take care of her. Me know
Yes.
I know she cook for herself.
Yeah.
And me
No.
just cook and
Because
she
you know
get
the
food.
seizure you
Yeah,
cannot
me no
use
lower
stove.
cause
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. But Miss Eulalie, with all of this, and you did say to us earlier, me not have much, but because of the fact that I have children,
Yes.
I say, she could be my daughter. You
Yes.
took her in nonetheless.
No, yes.
So you're saying it's not as if I am rich or anything like that, but you lend a helping hand.
Yes.
Oh my
because
God.
I have myself and I don't know what will happen.
Yeah.
Because me have children out there, I have one girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her name is Olive.
Olivia.
Oh my God, what a coincidence.
Olive and Olivia. So
Oh, she's
me
Olivia.
two daughter. So I
Oh.
said I call her my two daughter.
Yes. Oh my God. God bless you, Miss Eulalie.
Yes.
Oh my God, you are doing an awesome job.
Yes, because you see, if she going out on the road and she not really look proper, so me fix her up and make she know how to go on the road.
Yes.
Yes.
Do these seizures affect you frequently still?
Yes. If I don't have the medication, I will feel sick. Or if sometime I'm worried about anything, I will feel sick sometimes.
And you were explaining like a few days ago you fell. You had a
Yes.
seizure on the road.
Yes.
Just right there.
Just right there.
Yes.
Oh,
She have it bad.
yeah. Oh my
Bad. And the
goodness.
best time of her is since she on the medication. Because through every day she have to take pill. And night time she have to take.
Take it. Okay. So how much because I hear you say she's on the clinic. So
Yes,
what's
she's
the
on
cost
the
for the
clinic.
medication being on the
Well, we
clinic?
get the medication at the clinic
For free.
for free.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And them used to her up there now, From
Okay.
me bring her up there, so at all time she
And
go.
sometimes if it is not there, we still have to buy sometimes.
Yes.
Okay. Which is probably not pretty often.
No, because
Okay.
the when you
Folic acid
Yes,
and dilantin.
Okay. Okay.
So one is for in the morning, so in the night I have to be taking 3 of them to sleep.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
So if I don't have any medication at all, I cannot
can't
sleep and
sleep.
I cannot go anywhere.
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's bad.
Yes.
bad. Bad. So she can't work. And she always worrying, working. So me tell her, say, see, you cannot work,
So what are
And
some of the
so-
things you're doing?
And say even sometimes you have some little land and so can we do farming too, And she plant her little red peas.
Yes.
And reap her peas.
And corn
And
and carrot.
And Yeah.
Oh, wow. Peas and corn.
Yes,
corn.
and
my.
carrot.
But
Yes.
true, she not have no ready. I threw the drought, make she not have nothing. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because she
But
plant, but the drought kill it.
yeah, but you do
Yes.
try to help yourself,
Try,
Olive, and that's
yes.
wonderful. That's commendable.
That's true.
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
man.
And even though the drought, I still buy stuff and sell sometimes, like bag juice.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
But you know
Oh.
what I was saying, if I did have it, I would build a little shop that
Yeah.
you can go and do little selling.
Mhm.
You know, cause me have that in plan, but the little funds, me no
Yes.
did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me no did
Yes.
it. Cause me is a woman, you know, me really hustle, but
Yeah.
not really a go on right now.
Understand. Understand.
Really, not really a go on right now.
Right, because Olive did mention earlier that she would love some help to, if it's even to buy some things and make a little stall right there,
Right,
Yes.
so she could sell.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's that we have in
Yeah.
plan to
And you say you needed some assistance with food.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right. So we would have spoken because we did talk
Yes.
about food to an extent on the phone. So we'd have
Yes.
brought you some things,
Okay.
you know,
Thanks.
and I know it's not much, but we're gonna
Yes.
leave with you $5,000.
Thanks.
You
God
know.
bless you.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
It
So we'll
means a
leave.
lot to me.
Okay. Okay.
It's mean a lot to me. I don't know how to express myself. It
That's
mean a
all
lot
right.
to me.
That's all right. That's all right. We understand.
Yes.
Yes. So, you know, it may not be much, but you say, you know,
Yes.
you appreciate it. That's wonderful and
Yes,
that's
I
okay.
appreciate it.
So we leave
Yes.
that with you for now.
Yes.
And then we see how things unfold. All right.
Yes.
But thank you so much for sharing your story. I do
Yes.
appreciate it. All right. So let's just get those stuff and then
Yes.
yeah.
I have to help somebody.
Yes.
Yes, I have to help somebody. Because
Absolutely.
when me, you know, if somebody no go through something, they don't know how something feel.
That's true. That's so true.
When you go through things, that's how you feel how things go.
Thanks.
Yes. All right, so Olive and Miss Eulalie, that's
Yes.
yours. It's just a small token,
Yes,
you know,
thanks.
and we hope that it can help, you know, for the
Yes.
time being.
Yes.
All right, and do I need to go back to the car?
By the help of God.
Yes,
God is our helper. I'm
always,
our keeper.
always.
I'm the guidance and the protector for your life.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely, indeed, Miss
And I
Eulalie.
believe in him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can do all things.
Yes, man, absolutely.
God, man.
Yeah. Wow. So, you know, like we were saying, it's a small token, you
Yes.
know, and we're gonna leave with you $5,000. So
Thanks,
we
I
hope that it can do
appreciate it.
something. No
Thanks.
problem. God
Yes.
bless you.
God bless you
Yes,
too.
and thank you so much for sharing your story because I'm
Yes.
telling you, it takes courage for you to sit and talk about all those things. And some
Yes.
things, of course, I know were omitted because, you know, how
Yes.
things are. So
That's
we thank
true.
you and we're happy to
Yes.
have met you.
Yes.
And we pray that, you know, God will bless you and,
Yes.
you know, things will start to turn around for
That's
you.
true. Yes.
All right.
Well, I appreciate everything that you have done for me. And if there's anyone out there who can help me based on my story, please do, and I appreciate it. Would appreciate it. Thanks.
Okay, wonderful,
Okay.
wonderful.
Yes, and I thank you to consider her because it's a good help to her. And I know it will, whatever you give her, it will help her too.
Yeah.
Thank you, heart.
So guys, this is it. This is where we end the video for today. Just want to plead with you as well. You would have heard Olive's story, and if you're in a position where you're able to assist her, please contact us. Anything at all, no matter how small, I'm sure it will be greatly appreciated. Right, Olive?
Yes.
All right. So until next time, this is where we end the video. As we said before, thank you so much for making it a Likkle Everything Jamaican. Blessed love. Stay safe. Bye-bye.